Many times in life, we get out of big problems just like that, as if there is someone who is supporting us, and we call that invisible power God. So remember, when the world leaves your side, then that God holds your hand. The mark of the sun in the eyes, the thorn in the foot, and the fire in the cotton are more terrible than this. The deceit hidden in someone's heart. If you argue with yourself, then you will get answers to all the questions. If you argue with others, then more questions will arise in life. In today's world, everything has become expensive, but there is only one person who has become very cheap. The first and last sign of a good person is that he respects those people with whom he does not expect any kind of benefit. God knows how many unspoken things will be taken along. People lie that they came empty-handed and will go empty-handed. Breathing does not stop or die. Every person is dead who does not have the strength to say right and wrong. A person does not succeed by working too much. Rather, he succeeds by working in the right way. The one who leaves in anger can come back, but the one who leaves with a smile never comes back. When your time is bad, people start doubting your ability. If you spend too much time with someone, you start adopting their habits. So think before spending time with people. Learn to stop when you are angry. Learn to bow down when you make a mistake. If you are sad to see others sad, then understand that God has not made you a human being and made a mistake. If you do not want to respect someone, then do not do it. But do not sit among four people and insult anyone. Relationships are not of blood, they are of faith. If there is faith, even strangers become our own. If there is no faith, even our own become strangers. A tree does not worry about falling flowers. It is always busy feeding new flowers. Life is not for what we have lost so far. It is for what we can still develop. We make our own thoughts according to our thinking and worldview. Truth is dharma, falsehood is sin, tolerance is dharma, anger is adharma, compassion for living beings is dharma, being pure is adharma. But is this the truth? Do not circumstances sometimes reverse these impulses? They do. If there is some dharma in this world, some virtue, some greatness. Do you remember Jatayu? The one who was angry with Ravana. He attacked him. At that time, Jatayu's anger was not a sin, it was dharma. That is why in the end, he got Lord Ram's lap. And there are some people who tolerate all injustice, considering it to be dharma. And in the end, they get the support of arrows. If an animal or a person attacks, if an animal or a person tries to kill an innocent being, then it is for protection. Killing an innocent being is not a sin, it is a matter of time. If by helping an innocent being, an ordinary human being is hurt, then it is dharma not to help him. But if anger is a virtue, then anger and punishment are also dharma. Do you know what is the biggest sin of the world? The biggest sin of the world is to trouble an innocent being, and the biggest punishment of the world is to get out of that innocent being's mouth. Lord Krishna says, you must have seen iron melting iron, and this iron melts from the air released from the skin of leather. Just think, a leather skin of a dead animal can destroy such a hard iron. In the same way, no matter how powerful you are, if you trouble an innocent being, then his hatred and his curse can destroy your life. People say, you can never be happy alone in life. This is not true. The truth is, loneliness teaches us the true meaning of life. Loneliness is that feeling when you feel different from everyone else. But the most important thing is to love yourself. If you want to become something in life, then make your nature like water, which quenches thirst and makes its own way by crossing obstacles. Do not be like a stone which blocks the way of others. The one who can bend the world. Those who do not do, most of the time break. Do you know what is the biggest weakness of a human being? To compare oneself with others. Always remember, success never looks at money or wealth. It only looks at hard work. Humanity turns a man into a human. Time is a scale which tells the weight of our loved ones in bad times. Make yourself such that everyone loves you wherever you are. Wherever you go, everyone remembers you. And wherever you are going to go, everyone is waiting for you. If you feel bad, say such a truth, but never lie to others. If you show off in front of others, then you will forget the skill of doing anything on your own. This is the result of the deep presence of love. There is only a delay in making a mistake. Then people will forget how good you were. Has this ever happened? You met someone, you fell in love, you talked, you got used to it, you fought, you stopped talking, he left you and you broke. Attachment makes every problem easy. Hope is a gift when people expect something from you. It means that you have given them a reason to believe in you. Whatever is written in your fate, you will definitely get it at the right time. Why are you worried? What is not in your fate, you will never get it. You are wasting your efforts. Whatever you have got, do it in the right way without expecting anything in return. Your birth will be successful. The one who acts with devotion is a pure soul, and the one who controls his mind and senses is loved by everyone, and everyone loves him. No one can love us truly. Everyone else is dependent on relationships. It is not difficult to give up for someone. It is difficult to find that person who can respect your dedication. Lord Krishna says, a fight is between two people, but only one person always wins. When both are equally strong and both can get equal knowledge, but only one gets success. What is the reason for this? Suppose there are two types of iron. One is cold and the other is hot. Have you ever thought that the cold iron cuts the hot iron? But only the cold iron can always cut the hot iron, and the same principle applies to humans too. When there is a war, the one who is jealous and angry is like the hot iron. And the one whose mind is calm, whose mind is bound by control, is like the cold iron. And the same jealousy and hatred can cut the hot iron. So if you want to win in the battle of life, then keep your mind calm. Once upon a time, there was a young man living in a small village. He used to dream of becoming an archer. Every day, he used to practice his small aim in the garden and used to shoot arrows. Sometimes his arrow missed the target, and sometimes it did not even reach the target. The villagers used to make fun of him and used to say that he will never become a good archer. But he did not let the young man fail in his efforts. He decided that he will become better every day. He used to wake up early in the morning and practice till late at night. And he used to try to shoot every arrow properly. He was not disappointed with his failures, but he used to learn from them. Every time he used to ask himself that where did he make a mistake and how to improve it next time. A few years later, there was a big archery competition in the village. Many experienced archers were participating in the competition. People had no expectations from the young man because he was still considered to be an ordinary archer. But when the competition started, the young man's arrow kept hitting the target. Everyone was shocked to see his accuracy and skill. In the end, he became the winner of the competition. The elders of the village asked, "How did you do this? We used to think that you will never be successful." The young man replied with a smile, "Practice. I never gave up and practiced every day. I learned from my mistakes and tried to improve them every time. The person I am today is the result of continuous practice and patience." What do we learn from this story? Practice is the key to success in any area of life, and success comes in our way. But if we make it a medium to learn and keep trying continuously, then no obstacle can stop us. No matter how difficult the target is in front of us, with continuous practice and determination, we can definitely achieve it. Friends,